Thomas J. in the Senate. Or you can stop.
Yeah.
Pete Pepper was picked to pepper, and that pepper was picked by me. By we the people, the farmers, tenders up the green. Only green if I've ever picked is some paper prints of money. We the best representation this country's ever seen. After all, TJ must be hard to run a copy country when you just to print out an original copy. Yeah, we may be the poor, but this is our uproar. Our political stance, our advance, our relapse, our relance. Our Federalist paper number 1 was the first pounce. Because we the people, we the real, in this in Connecticut, we don't need no deal. So we're not looking to compromise, just looking to rise against tyrannical ties. So what's in your best interest as a snubmates, or y'all will be the next compromised? Please, you make us chuckle, we've almost got sympathy. Could you imagine Adams lacking the decency and dignity? Maybe we should loan these men a dictionary, but I almost feel sorry. You anti-federalists, I dare say out loud the name, are nothing more than anti-United States campaign. And yet Adams they call it tyranny? The audacity, Hamilton, what a blasphemy. Maybe we ought to have some empathy for their situation. They have their uncivilized upbringing and decent education. Precisely why they can't lead, Secretary Hamilton, to think the leader would be the likes of Thomas Jefferson. Alright, you can stop.
Tipsy.
Actually, my most merry secretary, I intended the previous William and Mary. Besides, what does the like of an island boy have to say of privilege? You worked your way up from the bottom by joining hands in marriage with sweet Elizabeth Schuyler, a woman so wealthy. But let's not forget about John Lawrence, shall we? Which way you swing is a significant secretary as long as you score in the game, but need I remind you of the election? My condolences, it was but a shame. Talk about strength with nothing to show. Strong central government, how will our country ever grow? Because with rule and order, strength, stability can only be made with an executive monarchy. We the United States, so where's the power at? Oh, and by the way, anti-USA, you can't be serious, feds. Limiting popular participation, that's anti-patriotism. Tis the lack of nationalism. Okay, we've Anti-Federalist, sure you're not an envious sovereignty. I mean, look at all your sport and then look at me. You're a common man, but really all that is average. So come on, man, you've got no leverage. My Jefferson, I'd wish you'd write like you let your mouth dance. Oh, please, you were busy playing minister in France. It's silly, really, how you seem to think managing a country is all about the rights of individual liberty. But with rights, here's where you're wrong. Because no common man would bring prosperity. No, it's the extraordinary who will make history. Because we'll be the ones making every textbook headline while you sit in the shadows of history's sidelines. So turn the page, June 21st, 1778, and take a seat. The Constitution is everything we need. So check yourself, Jefferson, and balance the talking, won't you? Because we're the only ones truly fit to lead. Speak of a notion, speak of needs, and Jefferson will plant those seeds. Need a little light to see it a little more clear. Why, Jefferson, get over here. How can we govern and not protect? The feds are all bills and no rights, looking to detach and deflect all preservations and protection, because that's how you govern this nation. So back the frock coat up with those shallow digs. Pretty boys, go pamper up. Pretty boys, because powder wig, snatched. Stop. Face it, your stance is dread, you're nothing more than my daily dread. While the real people make your daily bread, you're fed with a silver spoon to your head. Talking about proper while you ramble like a Twitter thread. You are hanging by a thin thread. You sure put the Fed in Federalists, cause boy am I fed. So what's now, Secretary Jefferson? Off with their heads? Of course not, Samuel, more like off with the feds. I intend to prove beyond the shadow of a doubt that the Constitution is the very institution, the very foundation of our great nation. It's more than just a substation of the Articles of Confederation. It's a pen on paper regurgitation of information. It's upgrade at regard you start digesting that. It will constitute every institute, uproot every power that is absolute, as a poison ivy root of our country's bloody dispute. And I'll confute that you'll end up even more destitute if you ran and refused to grant and pursue a piece of paper, yes, but our future nevertheless. So to test or invest, that's a difference between us, you see. We're the real nationalists. So hand me my quill, Adams. The United States' most humble servants, the Federalists. Suck my ham, fam. Hamilton, out.